found out about Daff. It doesn't sound good.
I told her. I said the doctors would want to keep her in.
No, it's not that. They've got her in solitary. She went right off this morning and smashed up the exam
Oh,
room.
my gracious, the poor child.
How is she now?
Well, all right, I think. But it doesn't sound good. I think she even had to go at the doctors.
Do you think Mrs. Morris would tell us what happened? So she'll let me talk to her. Mrs. Morris, has Daphne's tray gone up yet?
Well, not as far as I know. The kitchen staff is still organising it.
Is there a chance I could take it up? Have a quick word with her?
You know that's not really allowed.
I thought I could just calm her down a bit.
All right, I'll see what I can arrange with the kitchen. Keep it short. Yeah.
Well, what the hell have you been up to?
Oh, no, I've been having a rotten time. Now they've locked me up in here.
Yeah, I know. I heard all about it. Been a bit naughty by the sound of it.
Oh, I couldn't help it. Them doctors are giving me a really hard time. I wouldn't have hurt them. I just wanted to get out of there.
Well, you managed that all right.
Yeah, now look at me. I'm stuck in here.
Not for long.
It doesn't matter anyway. Might as well be here as anywhere. At least no one can laugh at me.
Nobody's laughing at you, Daphne.
Oh, not much. Everybody laughs at me. Or else they push me around like them doctors. I wish I was dead. I wish they'd never found me yesterday.
Now, that's enough of that. If I thought you were better off dead, I would have let you jump off the roof now, wouldn't I?
Well, you should have.
Come on, snap out of it. Think how good you've been doing. You're learning the piano, you're editor of the paper. Gosh, who's going to do that if you're not here? Besides, you've got a lot of friends who'd miss you.
Miss me?
Yeah.
That's a joke? All I'm good for is making a fool of myself. Like that time with Mr. Fulbright.
Well, why wouldn't you? You were lonely, and he was nice to you. Gosh, if he's half the fella you reckon he is, any of us would have probably done the same thing.
Laura?
Yeah.
I'm really unhappy. I don't know what to do.
Just give it a chance. Take things a day at a time and don't be so hard on yourself. You've got a lot of friends here, you know, who'd miss you.
Hurry up, will you? I want to count the tokens.
You wait till I finish selling me tickets.
Jeez, what's the matter with you? I sold mine ages ago.
Well, maybe I'm not as smart as you are.
Yeah, maybe. Well, hurry up anyway. I want to get organised.
She's all right. She just got it into her head that we were all laughing at her.
We'll have to show her that we're not. We'll all have to be extra sympathetic when she gets back.
I would have been anyway.
Better get on with giving our little delinquents their last talking to.
Right. Oi, you two, over here.
Before you start anything, I've got something to say.
Nikki, don't.
They can't do anything to us now. This is our last day and we're going home in a minute.
A lot can happen before then.
I don't care. I'm going to tell you what I think. I know me and Cindy said we'd come to these sessions, and we knew you'd give us a hard time. But you didn't have to treat us like stupid kids that don't know nothing. And you didn't have to like doing it.
What makes you think we liked it?
Oh, come off it. You loved every minute of it. Well, I'll tell you something. You needn't worry about seeing me here again. And you want to know why? Because I used to think I was a nothing. But now I know what real nothings are. Well, you can take this place and stick it. I'm worth more than any of you. So thanks, but no thanks, okay?
Should someone go after her?
Well, I suppose we should, but why? We've done what we set out to do.
Didn't you see what she was doing?
Yeah, given the kind of cheek that can get her a smack in the mouth.
No, she wasn't. Well, not really. I know it doesn't sound like it, but she was saying thank you.
Is that right? Well, what do you know?
Mr. Fulbright, Mrs. Reynolds.
Thanks, Joyce. Hello, Ben.
Hi, I just heard about Daphne. How is she?
Very lucky to be alive. She didn't hurt herself, not physically anyway.
And emotionally?
Bad. And our so-called medical experts didn't help, I'm afraid. She's being sent to a psychiatric facility.
What? No way. I'm not having that for a minute.
I doubt if there's anything you can do.
If it's against her will, and I'm sure it is, I'll get a restraining order. I'll go to every court in the country if I have to.
Ben, I can appreciate how you feel, but I think we both know how uncooperative the department can be when it wants to. By the time you get an order to keep her here, they will have already sent her.
Then they'll just have to send her back, won't they?
It's not as bad as it seems. She'll probably only be there for a day, and if you think about it, it could be the best thing we could possibly do for her. She has to have a proper psychological evaluation. The way she is at the moment, it might just save her life.
I want to see her.
It sounds to me like the poor child's awfully confused. Doesn't she know we all think the world of her?
Speak for yourself.
Daffy's problem is she thinks too much and the poor love's just not equipped for it.
Come in here.
What? sold all my tickets.
Oh, about bloody time. Look, we can have the draw tonight then, because I've already made up the duplicates. Where's your money?
Where's yours? I made some extra.
How, Lou?
People like me, they give me
How
money.
come, Lou?
I made up an extra block of tickets.
Oh, you didn't.
Why not? It was no trouble and it worked.
How many extra?
5, that's all.
Well, just as well you bloody well told me, or we'd had double numbers being drawn. Look, where's something to write with?
In the cupboard.
Jeez. Sure you only made up 5?
Yeah.
Where are they?
There.
You're just too bloody hungry, you know that. Don't do it again, because there's just too much risk involved.
Oh, listen to her. Miss High Roller, 1985. It's about time you started playing grown-up games, you know that? Something that brings in enough to be worth the trouble.
And what's your idea of the big time, Lou? Getting kids to bring in pills for you? You didn't even do that right.
Well, at least I'll give it a go. All you do is play safe and get nowhere.
Don't like it? Give the money back.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, cut the whinging and count the dough.
Glad to see you're all right. Gave me a hell of a fright, you know. Well, things can't be really that bad, can they?
They're sending me to a mental place.
Only for a few tests. Nobody will hurt you.
Yeah. Some more doctors asking me questions and treating me like I'm nothing.
They won't. Besides, I'll be there to see you're okay.
Yeah?
Try and keep me away. Well, come on, cheer up.
Why?
Well, we're still going ahead with your case. Think how good you feel if you get your release.
No, it's not going to be different out there. It's just more people to laugh at me, that's all. I'm better off staying in here.
Now stop feeling so sorry for yourself. It's all in the mind. You're the only one who thinks people laugh at you. You've got a lot going for you, Daphne, really. When you're out of here, you'll be able to do something worthwhile. Something that'll give you a bit of confidence. I've got a new address for your parents. So I'll be able to get some useful information from that. You've got to promise me one thing. Daphne?
What?
That you won't try to hurt yourself again. And we're trying very hard for you. Me, your friends in here. We've got to know that you're trying also, and not just giving it all away. Now, how about it?
Yeah, okay.
Good girl. From now on, only good things are going to happen to you. And that's a promise from me.
I suppose I should congratulate you on making it to the end of the week. But I really think that depends on whether or not you've learnt anything by being in here. Have you?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Was it what you expected?
No way, it's the worst place I've ever been in. Don't know how you can stand working here.
Well, if you really mean that, it wasn't a waste of time.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds.
Thank the women, not me.
You got to be joking.
Don't you think you should?
I'm just bloody grateful I'm getting out of here alive. Those despots you got in there'd kill you as soon as they look at you. If I was in charge, I'd lose the key and let them rot.
Yes, well, whatever you've experienced is nothing to what you'd go through if you ever came in as prisoners. Remember that, both of you.
Not likely to ever forget it.
All right, you can go now. Good luck.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds.
But we have to do something. We can't just let them take poor Daphne off to an institution.
We don't know that's what they're going to do. It's just a rumour somebody heard.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be awful if it was true?